I just want to talk about what happens upon awakening. So, a person doesn't really have an awakening. When the liberation happens, it's the recognition that there is no self. So, the person that you believe is inside your body, or that voice in your head that you think is you, it's the collapse of that, the collapse of the self. But, and this is where you may have heard it being a cosmic joke, the joke is the self doesn't even collapse. It's just recognised that it was never there. That's the punchline. So, nothing really changes, but everything changes. So when the self seems to collapse, all the stories, the imagined stories of the past, and the future as well, you're just left with what is, this pure immediacy, this aliveness, and it's recognised that it's always been that way. There is no self. So there is no self, and there are no others either. It's just whatever is in your direct experience. So if you rely on your senses, you're seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, it's just that, the pure immediacy of whatever's happening. Everything else is imagined stories. So whatever's in your visual field, that's what you are. You're not the body. The bodies are empty. You're the awareness, the space in which everything appears. So when it's understood clearly that time isn't, that this is timeless, then that's also part of the liberation. It's freedom. It's freedom from the mind, freedom from the mind's suffering. I mean, thoughts of the past and projected thoughts of the future will still happen, but they appear now in this. So it seems like the majority of people are seeking, chasing, trying to get somewhere, trying to achieve something. But the joke is, you can't. There's no over there. There's no next. It's just this. How could you find this? How could you get to somewhere other than this? So what you're actually longing for, what you're actually seeking for, is this. There's nothing to do. No one's making choices. It's just one seamless happening. And it's incredible. It's kind of like a magic show, but for no one. It's just, it seems to change, the appearances seem to change, but you've never been anywhere. Nothing's actually happening. It just seems to be happening. So there isn't anything to achieve. You can relax into this being, this presence, or whatever you want to call it, and things will just get done. And I know that's hard to believe from the perspective of being that person that you believe is inside the body. But you can test it for yourself. Just rely on your senses and just watch.